NBA, Spurs Thunder tie 2-2. You see Keldon Johnson trying to hype Wemby up. When he plays great, the Spurs have won. What would SGA do for his squad, though? Going through some traffic, loses it. Spurs pushing in transition. De'Aaron Fox, Julian Champagnie. Dude had 22 points. That's a playoff career high for him. Spurs were up 8 on the road. And see the little bump there, Briscoe? Wemby walking into Chet. But then Jalen Williams is like, yeah, whatever, dude. It ain't that serious. But they were trying to get serious. Keldon Johnson through SGA. Spurs would be down. We'll have more on this coming up.
I get back to
Game 5. Second quarter. The Spurs, again, they were down 2 going to that second quarter. Then SGA, leaving Wemby for the fadeaway J. That was filth. OKC up 3. About 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Thunder acting like they're trying to pull away, and Holmgren drives by Luke Cornett. Off balance, got it to go anyway. Then SGA, that's his spot right there, knocks it down. They're up 69-58 at the break. OKC nearly doubled their first half points from game 4, 38 points. Remember how bad they shot that ball in that game? Third quarter now, Jared McCain through contact. Come on, Jay, what you doing with it? Thunder up 15, and then SGA drills the step back. They're up 18. Spurs call timeout, and Wemby calls everyone over, trying to get the guys to galvanize in this moment. He felt like we still have time to make this comeback. They did, but the other team was still scoring. SGA off the baseline, 20-point lead. First one of the series for OKC. Then Stephon Castle to Wemby. Great touch there, but Wemby did not shoot it well at all in this game. 4 of 15. Spurs are down 18. Now it's just an 11-point game. Devin Vassell in the corner. Whoa, now it's single digits. Cason Wallace. How about that move? At the rim, denying Luke Cornett. See it one more time. Get it out, and that is a block, not goaltending. Here's Wemby attacking. Out of bounds. They say it's off Wemby. So the ball actually goes off Chet Holmgren. Now Mitch Johnson tries to challenge the call, but the refs don't accept it. So he goes at the refs. He's like, what do you mean? So he ends up getting a tech. I mean, he kind of had a point, right? Spurs are down 10 going to the fourth. SGA, McCain in transition, bucket. How good has he played in this series? There's a triple from SGA. No. Guess who it is? McCain. Thank you, sir. May I have another? 20 points in his first career playoff start. Thunder of 15. Then SGA. Oh, this was the MVP. 32-9. They win at 127-114. One win away from meeting the Knicks in the NBA Finals.
I think we just learned from our mistakes. We learned from what we talked about as a group. And we just applied it tonight. I think that is the most important thing. Like, a series, especially against a good team, is like a chess match. Like, you go back and forth with adjustments and game plans and switching to things and trying new things. And I think, like, they obviously punched us really good in Game 4, and we got better than the team that played Game 4 for Game 5.
One of the things about him is he's so consistent. His temperament's the same all the time. His approach is the same all the time. His floor game, is the same all the time. He obviously was sloppy early, but I didn't think it was approach-based. That's one of the things that really is a superpower of his. And I think it gives the team tremendous confidence as, we've navigated these situations throughout the year and throughout years. Last year we were in a similar spot, not in the playoffs, but regular season. I think his consistency of approach and of tone has a lot to do with our ability to just stay very steady, even if things are unsteady, outside of our team.
We did not put ourselves in position enough to be successful on each possession. And so, to beat a team of this caliber in their building, what's the stakes will need to be a lot better to give yourself a chance.
How did you think Victor played, and can you do more to get him going?
We're going to need to. He's got to take more than 15 shots, even with the free throws. And, yeah, he's going to have to score more than 20 points for sure.
He's going to probably have to make more than 4 shots
Understatement.
as well. Hello, Kendrick Perkins. More on that Wemby thing. He was 4 of 15. We already heard that. But that dude made 1 field goal in each quarter. 1, that is. Is it a matter of Wemby is out of gas, or did OKC just do something absolutely amazing and tremendous to make his life miserable?
Well, it's a combination of a lot of things. Number one, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Wemby got punked tonight. He got punked. Isaiah Hartenstein, I played him on both ends of the floor. That's number one. Number two, I hate watching Wemby play when he comes into games and he's settled for jump shots. He forgot that he was a big man first with guard skills. When he plays with force and he's in attack mode, this team, the Spurs are unbeatable. But I thought tonight the Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein, Jalen Williams, they did an excellent job from the start to finish of keeping the body on him, playing physical with him, and throughout the course of the game, we started to see for the first time that Wemby looked tired. He didn't have his legs, and that's because of the physical play by the 2 centers, the big men for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You know, look, SGA is the dude in OKC, and deservedly so. 2-time MVP, he does all the things. But what has been so clear during their run is that they've got guys on any given night can drop up and give you 20. I mean, Jared McCain did it tonight. You don't have Jalen Williams again, but all of a sudden Alex Caruso gives you 22 and 6. What is it about their collective roster that enables somebody to be there when they need them?
Well, first of all, they got a coach that actually could coach. Kenny Atkinson might need to take notes, okay?
Whoa.
Dagnall threw Jared McCain up in the starting lineup. That's number one. We know that SGA is going to get his 30 every now and then or every night. And the big man, Chet and Isaiah Hartenstein, both had double-doubles. But the best player on the Thunder in this series has been Alex Caruso. He has been the Swiss Army knife. He will cut you everywhere but loose, and he has been playing outstanding basketball this entire conference finals on both ends of the floor. To me, I thought the Spurs came out the gates. They were in attack mode, and all of a sudden, Alex Caruso, the heart and soul of this team, came into the game and changed the whole dynamic of this game. He gave OKC life. He gave them belief. He gives them hope. Whatever words you want to name down the dictionary that lift someone up, that's Alex Caruso. He has been unbelievable. And Eves and Nicole, I said this last week and I'm going to say it again. He is a top 5 role player in NBA history.
Oh, that's big stuff right there. Spurs.
It's real.
Yeah.
Spurs got to make it happen in Game 6 Thursday in San Antonio, or they will be eliminated. We got more from Perk coming up.
More on the Cavs.
Kenny Atkinson caught us straight from you, so we're going to ask you about Kenny Atkinson.
For him to close this thing out.
This team at home, when they get rolling, they're so tough to stop.
He knows this is desperation time. He's pleading with his team, fight.
Spurs need a desperate, miraculous comeback, or else they'll be playing for their lives. McCain lifting, launching, landing a three. Game number 5 to the Thunder. 1 win from a return to the finals.
All right, joined now by Isaiah Hartenstein, fresh off that Thunder win over the Spurs that now lead the series 3-2. Isaiah, I wonder, considering how poorly you guys shot the ball in Game 4 in San Antonio, what was sort of the idea of how you get that offensive flow back when you returned home?
Yeah, I think we knew we couldn't play any worse than we did in San Antonio, so we just wanted to come out with a little bit more urgency, a little bit more just moving the ball, getting guys certain looks. But in general, we knew we couldn't really play worse than what we did. But again, we just wanted to come in, be a little bit more of the aggressors tonight. And yeah, we did a good job, but it's still one more game to go.
It was an incredible defensive effort, and it seems like it's been back and forth all series, a bit of feast or famine. But for you, Wemby shot 27% with you as the primary defender. How did you go about making his life miserable tonight?
Again, he's a great player, so just coming in with the right game plan, coming in, just trying to make his life difficult as possible. I think just in general, he was a little bit too easy in Game 1. I mean, not Game 1, Game 4. So just in general, just trying to make his life a little harder, and I think I did a pretty good job in doing that.
Do you feel like you've maybe unlocked a secret or unlocked something that is sustainable going forward?
we'll see. I guess.
Wait,
we'll see. But no, in general, it's a.
I think she tried to call you the Wemby stopper,
effort.
Isaiah. I think she just called you Wemby stopper.
I mean, he was tonight.
Hey, it's team defense. It's team defense. It's team defense at the end of the day. It's a team sport, so I never want to take full claim on anything. That's why I play the game. I think that's what makes our team so special. There's no egos involved, and so yeah, just going to each game, we know it's going to be team effort. We know they're a great team, and so. Yeah, that's
Team
how
PR is also
right,
so
exactly.
happy with
Fair
you
enough.
right
But you know
now.
what? On this show, we can do what we want, Isaiah. We're going to give you the primary reason that he was not so efficient tonight. We're going to give that to you.
Yeah.
All right, so check us out. As you well know, and NBA players have been saying this for decades, the hardest game to win in this series is a closeout game. You have an opportunity to do that on the road in San Antonio. Obviously, winning the championship last year, you guys know how to get this done. So tell us, what will be the thing to get it done when you go down there Thursday?
Again, the little stuff just coming out, being aggressive. Again, they're going back home. I think everyone kind of plays a little better at home, especially the role players get a little bit more comfortable. So we know it's going to be a fight. We know they're going to respond. And so for us, we just don't want to be satisfied. We still have to win one more game. And winning 3 doesn't really matter, so we're not really going into this like we've done anything yet, and we just want to just keep going until we could get that last one.
What's the post-game meal? How are you celebrating?
Well, yeah, what are we eating tonight?
Yeah.
Oh no, I have a chef at home.
Show off. Okay.
I make sure my diet's
okay.
Okay, I try to keep my diet right.
I
try to keep my diet right.
I got a chef at home.
Who's got it better than Isaiah? Held Wemby to 27%. I've got a chef at home. Oh, my man. Dude, I want your life,
enjoy your chef. See how it is.
Appreciate you, man. Good luck.
Appreciate you.
I want a chef at home.
So do I.
All right, so again, this is why we giving love to Isaiah tonight. In this game, Wemby 3 of 11 when Isaiah was checking him.
Yeah.
Significant difference from the first 4 games of this series when Wemby shot more than 50% from the field when Isaiah was guarding him.
And for the Thunder.
Okay.
This is Game 5 against the Spurs. But the Thunder, they are 9 straight playoff wins following a loss. You know what we call that?
Talk to me.
Lessons learned. Not making the same mistakes twice. SGA, talk to me.
Whether you win or lose, you want to learn the lessons from the game. And when you lose, they're a little bit louder. The lessons are a little bit louder, and that's just how we view it.
All right, so the lesson following Game 4 was get the offense going. Chet Holmgren did just that. He had 10 points in Game 4, had 16 in Game 5, the most of any game this series. That also worked for SGA. SGA was very quiet by his standards in Game 4. 19 points. He had 32 in this one. Did you think it was just those two? No, this was like an all skate, if you will. Jared McCain, he had 4 points in Game 4, 20 in this one. And then there was Alex Caruso. None points in Game 4. 22 off the bench in this one. And guess what? It's a 10th straight playoff win following a loss. The Thunder got this one 127-114.
I always say, like, we're a team out there. Like, we don't get this far. I don't have this individual success. This team doesn't have this success without all 15 guys in the locker room, and we proved it tonight. Like, if it was 4-5 me's out there, we would have been down 20 after the first quarter. But the guys were great to start the game. I probably should never start like that again and give us a better chance to win a ball game, but the guys held it down.
I thought we were first to the fight tonight, on both ends, and we weren't the other night, and so that's why that game went the way it did, and I think that's why tonight went the way it did. Obviously, there's always some variance. They missed some good looks, but I just loved, looking internally at us. I just loved the way that we approached the game on both ends of the floor. We attacked the game, and we're rewarded for that with the way we went with it.
The Thunder haven't lost consecutive playoff games in more than 2 years. It's 10 straight wins following a loss. They are one of 6 teams since the merger to do that, but they're also the first since LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and the Heat from 2012 to 2014. That was a run, by the way, that included back-to-back titles. Now, if you're curious about the other side of the store, Wemby, did not make himself available to the media.
The New York Knicks have won 10 in a row, and tonight they have a chance to clinch a finals berth.
Don't sweat the technique. Bridges drives alley-oop, and Robinson with the two-handed slam. Here's McBride, hits the three-pointer. Fakes a three, sidestep, another three-pointer, punts it in. Knicks are red hot once again. It's a 20-point lead. Cavs have let go here. Like the hope is disappearing right now. Another turnover, Anunoby, Brunson, alley-oop.
When they sweat the technique.
And Anunoby with the slam.
Believe it, Knicks fans, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals.
All right, Kendrick is back. And at least for the Cavs, so too is Kenny Atkinson, though. What do the analytics say about that? Anyway, he's going to be their head coach next season.
Points, sorry.
Probably.
I'm going to let it go.
He's going to stay. If he's staying, what needs to change for the Cavs?
It's funny that Shams had to report that he's actually returning next season, because I definitely thought his ass was out the door. And to be honest with you, the whole roster needs to be evaluated and put, and basically, hey, listen, everybody needs to be on the chopping block. I don't understand this whole love fest for James Harden and plans on signing him to a contract extension, especially after what he displayed in this postseason. When you talk about Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, how soft they were in this series. Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson dominated those guys. So if you're Cleveland, and when you look at the way that you went out in the conference finals, you quit. You quit. You quit on your fans. You quit on the league. You quit on the organization. All across the board, you quit. And when you look at how they went out, everybody needs to be on the chopping block. I can't believe that they made the decision that quick, especially after Kenny Atkinson remarks the other day, because those remarks was the most asinine thing I ever heard.
The analytics one?
But here's the deal, Perk. Yeah. Here's the deal. I think he's echoing what comes from the front office. So if they are in lockstep and that's how they do it, that's probably how they were looking at the whole thing, and that's why you keep them, because that's what you want. I ain't saying it's right, but I understand.
That means everybody is too comfortable around that organization.
Right, fair enough.
And then that's
Everybody's
the problem.
too
Fair
comfortable.
enough then. Put that on ownership.
Okay.
But let me do this. Look, I'm going to take you all the way back to the NBA Cup final. I don't know if you remember that, but the Knicks actually beat the Spurs this season. Now, these two teams could be in the NBA Finals. Spurs got to beat the Thunder 2 in a row. So my question is, going all the way back to that, should we now be looking at the NBA Cup now as some sort of benchmark for championship contenders?
Why, because they haven't won?
I'm asking the question.
Okay.
You know what? I wouldn't go that far, but I will say this, right? We could look at that matchup in the NBA Cup championship, and the word confidence come from that. When you talk about the Knicks, and if they do face the Spurs, I would take the Knicks in 7 games because the Knicks have something that no other team has, and that's a big that stretches the floor in Karl Anthony Towns that will pull Wemby away from the basket. And this Golden State offense that they're running with the cutting, the movement, the back hitting, the shooting of the threes, I mean, it's just hard to guard. The Knicks have been playing the best basketball out of any other team in this postseason.
That's true. Undisputable. That's true. I think we can all agree on that. Maybe even Kenny Atkinson would agree on that.
I don't know what the analytics would say. They probably say it was like, Pacers or something.
Expected points, projected wins.